Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to episode 21. First things up, I'd like to apologize for the massive episodes last night and this morning. I went to release my weekend episode in the evening like I usually do, and saw that I forgot to release episode 19. So I just decided to put them both out. I think I put them both out. Hold on a moment. Yes. Okay, I did. So I died. I was working on the Blaze Farm. It's just the same Blaze Farm as before, although I'm taking it all the way this time with the crushers and such. And I've been slowly recovering with my goods and such. 1, 2, 3. But it raised some priorities and things. Like you'll see, I have a new stack of biomass because I lost all my biomass. Almost there as well. So I had to set up my fermenter real quick, so I fermented a little bit of stuff. And this morning's episode is unfortunately going to be a little bit short as well, as running a little bit behind where I wanted to be right now. But not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. I need a new pick. I don't believe I have the materials on me. I'm also going to have to start getting a new set of bags. They were unbelievably handy. But my death ended up costing me about 3 inventories worth of materials, so that kind of sucked. See, there's some steel boots in there. I've actually started using iron and it's bugging me. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, there we go. Letting me know it's 8:30. Shovel, everything else looks pretty good. Yes, get those potatoes. Okay. So, it's brought into relief, the whole death thing, some things I needed to do. Oh, I've also been working on this corridor, trying to get it just to be a little bit more natural. I think I might need to move these up and then just go over and have a flatter top in the center. But I moved these out, which required a little bit of reworking here. I couldn't put the lights up in there anymore because that's only 1 thick. Yeah. Working on it, I might still tweak it a little bit. But down here, I've started working on storage rooms, machine rooms, and things like that. And this is where, believe it or not, this room has taken 2 picks. Took a emerald, and then it took, green sapphire. And then it took a iron. And now it's on a ruby. So I was originally thinking of this room as a storage room, but I don't know. Maybe I'll do a machine room. It does have it's right underneath the Thaumcraft room, as you can see. But I can box that off with. Oh, I hope I didn't lose my diamond axe. I probably did. Sigh. Or my diamond handsaw. I probably did. Not too fret. But my garden working full time, these things have filled up. And this is completely full. I got 24 spots left on the melons there. Another completely full, couple of pumpkins. Quite a few melons. Let's make a little room for the pumpkins, I guess. A little bit of wheat. And now, see, I just lost all the room for the melons. Yoy! String down there, string down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. Oi. There we go. That's 3 bags worth of material again. Suppose I should have just gone 20. Anyways. Do food that doesn't sort anywhere, and a couple of those. Keep the dirt on me. So yeah, I'm not sure what I want to do with this room anymore. I do clearly need a storage room of some sort. But what I really want is an underground storage area, and then most of my places to get my materials to be piped back up here. So I suppose we should just work on a pantry. I can't do any of these walls here. These are all taken. Thaumcraft on that side, bedroom over here, fireplace and outside wall. So that leaves these places. And I thought a little kitchen-y area with a little pantry off the side, or maybe two pantries off the side, would be pretty cool. Let's go. If I don't line it up with this one, it will just look strange. So these doorways, wow, they're actually 5 wide. There's 3, 4, 5. So we get a nice 5 wide doorway. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wide for the arch as well. Oh! Was that like a bee or a... I mean, it flew through the wall. I thought it was a firefly to begin with. So, the one thing I do not have in my inventory... Bink, bink, bink. The one thing I do not have in my inventory is a stack of lumber. So let's just get that real quick. So I believe in the previous episode, or the one before that, I showed you guys we have Bibliocraft, which is a fairly new mod, and it gives us shelving and such. And the shelving is stockable via Redcraft pipes. It might work with Buildcraft as well. I would assume it would, but I just haven't tried it. And since I'm going to be doing like some sort of sorting managing system, the fact that it works with red power makes it very handy. Oh, and this would be why you don't take things out before you're ready. Alright, let's just put in a little temporary... Oh, I still have my red bag. Yay! So I think I got my red bag, a piece of dirt, and maybe an arrow or two back out of my stuff. So we do need a handsaw. Time to go figure out where I've stored those. Keeping a close eye on the time. Definitely not going to be a full episode this morning. Yay, my diamond one is safe. I guess I lost my other sapphire handsaw, which I am okay with. So, just trying to think of what kind of a motif you would want with a kitchen. So it's that's gonna be one of the decoration places. A couple of shelves, but I think the shelves in the kitchen are going to be mostly decoration. It's going to be the shelves in the pantry as to where I'll be getting my food from. So let's just put that in there, that in there. If you can catch that side there, then I should also be able to catch that one. And now I need a smooth stone slug. And I'm going to need one more of those for that. There. So I know this lighting doesn't work out terribly well, but I'm assuming someday, someday, somehow, that'll get fixed. There, that way when we're digging in here, we have the general way to go. So I'm not going to make this too much bigger. Don't need a terribly huge kitchen. What I would like... No, that's not a good sign. That might mean my pantry's on the other side, because that is obviously going to be something down here. I did overdig a little bit on some of the stairs, so maybe it's possible that I do have a little bit of wiggle room. But on the other hand, it's a very good idea, a good thing that I'm not looking to go too big in this direction. I also happen to know there is the overlook to deal with in this direction. I'm hoping my little bit higher elevation, though, will allow me to deal with it a little bit better. So I'm just looking to do a basic circle. Nothing too complicated. We have a 5 wide opening here. So I'm just going to go over and then 5 wide again. Maybe I'll do one more. Make it a little bit... No. It's the other side that makes it so I can't do one more, right? Yeah. So yeah, just going to do the circle. We will, of course, need a little bit of a hearth fire. Oh, not only that, it's the archway. It's the freaking archway. Well, you know what I say to that. Who cares if these latch up? Here's another little odd thing I noticed. As I'm chopping down the little half blocks, you'll see that they break stone, not the wood particles. And for the stone ones, they make sense. For the wood slabs, not so much. That is a really wide door, isn't it? Doesn't look like they'd be that big. So, let me assume... Oops. This is going to be our doorway now. 1, 2, 3. We'll go up here. One, two, three. Let's replace our little bits and pieces here. 1Z, 2Z, 3Z, 4Z. Now, does anybody else notice something a little odd? What happened to my other piece of wood and my other piece of stone? I don't see them. They're not just sitting there. Did they like fall through the floor or something? Well, that's annoying. I now have to cut an entire piece of wood just to get one more corner. There we go. And once again, 5 wide. Now we're gonna have some putting back-in-ness going on. There we go. Diggy, 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 diggy. Now we can do a little bit more round though. Even though we have to build up one of the roundies. Alright. Gonna put that in there because that's likely to become a pantry. Let's do the 3 here. Ah, now I can't remember. So I think I wanted to do that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do a little bit of mirroring. Dimple, dimple, over 5. Dimple, dimple, over 3. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Dimple. Yeah. Yeah. So I am definitely over the gorge again. Even at this height. Not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, clearly I got a little bit of space to work down there. You guys will just see some pipes hanging out, and that kind of was the point, is to have sort of a gnomish, wow, steampunky feel to the machinery stuff. So is that just more that will collapse? No. It's like I thought the ceiling was one higher. What the heck's going on? So we definitely can't have a floor, or a hole in our floor that drops us. Would it at least be water? Nope, it's not even water. That would suck. So we will need some kind of a chimney here. And, you know, for cooking, you know, have to vent the smoke somewhere. A little bit of running water would definitely not hurt. And there's so many waterfalls in the Woodland Mountains biome anyways. I mean, I'm constantly digging into them. So freaking annoying. Oops. Did I take off one too many over there? Wink. There we go. I'm constantly digging them into them all the time. I don't think we would go awry putting one in. But for the pantry, we just want a little door and then a little room. Even this 2x room here would be pretty good for a pantry. We'll just go down this way. One, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Look, see? See? All over the freaking place. So, alright, this is a 2x2. These are actually much more rare. Yeah, as in, that is the second one I found. The first one I found was digging out that little, well, not little, that hexagonal room in the basement down there. Alright, so the tricky part about this are those. What that means is that's my staircase. We actually happen to know that that's the ceiling to the turnaround halfway down the steps. So to get pipes up into here to deliver items to me is going to be a little bit tricky. Just a little bit. But what are we up to if not a challenge? So back in the village, we actually have jungle wood saplings and jungle wood itself. I was thinking that that I could go and use that and see what they look for shelves, or look like with shelving. So oak, we got spruce, we got birch, we got jungle. So I thought that might look pretty good. Although now that I'm looking at the birch, I'm thinking the birch for in here would be really awesome. Those are the potion ones. I mean, I could definitely be using these. But yeah, the birch logs look nice. So we're gonna have to start collecting some birch saplings and doing that sort of thing. Going to also do a pantry on this side. And I think we're going to leave the back wall for the kitchen-y stuff. I would like a little bit of a, make a little waterfall over there. Wait, anything else? Okay. Haha, we reached as far as we can go this way. Ba-da. A little bit of a waterfall out there, maybe to do a little bit of running water work. Try and work that into it. I'd like it to see if I can't make things make a little bit of sense. I mean, they don't have to be perfect, just a little bit. And a window out the back here would not do too wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go over this way. Yeah, but I had a feeling with all this dirt here that I was pretty close to the edge. And I do believe the other pantry had a ceiling 4 high. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to pretty much wrap this episode up pretty quickly here. I think with all the ones I released, it won't be too big of a problem. So I'm not sure if I'll do a part 2 this evening, or just maybe pick up another episode this evening and use that for tomorrow's. But I do like the morning episode pattern that we got going on here. Let me do that. Let's kind of unify this over here. We'll put a light up there. That corner's probably too dark. Yeah, it's a 6, so we'll do that there too. This will keep the house safe-ish. Let's see what kind of depth we're talking about here. Just gonna build this little pilot hole, and this will be the end of the episode. Am I literally just that far over, 1 high up? So I was hoping I was near a cliff. Oh, doesn't look like that pattern lets up anytime soon. That does look to be the cliff of this area. If anything, it's going to get lower in a minute. So we will have to work with this. I am going to put in some kind of a little extra bay on this side. This way the room is fairly straightforward. But with the articles in it here, it'll still keep its general shape. Do a little bit of shelving on the walls here. A little bit of shelving there. Definitely want to go with more of a birch motif in here to kind of contrast the spruce and such. Anywho, gonna wrap this episode up here. No, it was kind of quick, probably about 20 minutes or so. But we're moving forward. We're gonna start working more on infrastructure and getting our machinery and such up. That will really allow us to focus more on the building in this area and the building in the next area, and the rail carts and the train tracks, some of the farming. Lots of stuff to do. Lots and lots. Anywho, I will talk to you guys later.